I went to country that I was told not to visit. European story about visiting America. Let's react.
Okay, I'll be honest, I was slightly nervous to come on this trip, and a few months before, I almost cancelled it.
On day one, I will launch the largest deportation program in American history.
Undocumented migrants is continuing to cause fear in communities.
Tens of thousands of people have been demonstrating across the United States, demanding stricter gun laws in response to a series of mass shootings.
If you only watch the international news, you'd probably have a certain image of America. But America is a huge country, and every American I've met so far has been incredibly friendly.
But we need to take into consideration that most of the news overall are negative. So basing your opinion about a country just from watching the news is kind of lame. You need some other sources, to build a clear picture what's really happening in USA.
So instead of judging it through the headlines, I wanted to come here and see it with my own eyes.
Where are we going now?
Miami. Help! Help! I have made it here to the United States of America, and I am in Boston. The reason I am here is to support Scotland in the World Cup. Boston is one of the oldest cities in the United States, and it's also known to be the birthplace of the American Revolution. I am so excited to see what it is like here in America, so let's go out and explore Boston.
As far as I'm concerned, Scottish fans really enjoyed Boston. I had a couple of reactions about Scottish fans celebrating World Cup, and one of the things they did, they literally drank all the beer that there was in Boston bars. They ran out of beer.
I'm here in America with my brother Hugh. Some of you might remember him from the videos we shared of a canal boat trip we did together in Scotland last year. I'm currently in the Boston Public Garden, and this is said to be one of the prettiest gardens in America. It is so beautiful here. Just beside the gardens is a diner, and my imagination of America is going to a diner, so I really want to try one. That's going to be where I'm going to go first.
This park reminds me my hometown Riga, because we have very similar landscape and the buildings are kind of similar, so it feels like home to me. Yeah, beautiful. Man, it's amazing. Boston is beautiful. Like, at least for now.
The diner we're going to is called the Paramount. It's been on the go since 1937 and serves hearty comfort food. For me, please, the buttermilk pancakes, and for me also drip coffee, please. Thank you. Our breakfast has arrived. I ordered the buttermilk pancakes with strawberries, and what did you order?
Home fries, toast, bacon, and poached eggs.
And also drip coffee as well. Hot drip coffee. Okay. First American diner breakfast. Let's give this a try. I think you need to order the syrup on extra, right?
I'll be honest with you, it looks super tasty. I mean, those pancakes with strawberries, my gosh, I would eat 2 portions of that, no doubt about that.
Oh yeah, it doesn't come...
There's no syrup that comes with it.
One?
Is that syrup?
Should I gamble? Yeah, it's all sticky.
Sticky. Oh, imagine it with soy sauce.
Vinegar.
No.
Ketchup, hot sauce, and...
Yeah,
too much
that sounds
sugar.
like, oh gosh, yeah. Oh wow. Mmm.
Good?
Pancakes are so yummy. I always heard that the portions are quite big in the USA. What do you think?
So far,
Yeah? Substantial portion.
decent. Not bad value either.
Oh, the pancakes are so fluffy and light. It was a good idea to get the strawberries on top. I've never
I love the way she describes the pancakes. It makes me wanna eat them, literally. I'm hungry,
seen these in Scotland before.
Home fries are like crispy fried or roasted potatoes.
They look like roast potatoes. We usually would have them on a Sunday lunch with like roast beef.
And they're very American.
Are they? Can I try one?
No. I put too much salt on them. Came out too fast.
Oh.
But you need some butter on that bread, because eating those potatoes with the dry bread, it's gonna be terrible.
They're yummy.
Not too salty, no?
No.
No. Probably with ketchup on
They're
the
good. What are they called? Home fries?
Home fries, yeah.
Home fries. I wonder if they're deep fried.
Maybe.
So actually we wanted to try the Boston baked beans. I was reading online that this is actually something that is a famous dish from Boston, but I didn't see it on the menu, so we'll have to look elsewhere today and see if we can find the Boston baked beans.
One of the biggest differences between the UK and America is the bacon. Look how crispy that is.
Super crispy, yeah.
That's the same. The crunch. A little bit burnt as well, but really good. Nice and salty.
I like when the bacon is softer. When it's crispy, just not my cup of tea, if you know what I mean.
Big fan.
In this condiment thing here, I think this is ketchup. This is obviously the syrup for the pancakes, but we're not sure what this might be.
Let's find out.
Let's find out.
That's fine. I think you'll get a text from.
Looks spicy.
No idea what it could be.
Like a buffalo sauce.
Not for the pancakes.
You want to try the pancakes?
No, maybe not on the pancakes, no.
Like Frank's hot sauce. Back at home. Really good.
The breakfast in there was so good, and it's so nice to sit outside as well. The weather here is so lovely. So in America, you need to pay a tip on the bill, and this is a little bit different to back in Scotland where I'm from, because a tip is usually given if maybe the service exceeded your expectations, and it might be like 10 or 15%, but here it's sort of standard practice, I think, to pay a tip every time. So we spoke to somebody, one of our friends, who told us that the suggested tip, if you sit down, is 20%. So that's what we left when we paid the bill in there. I was expecting.
So if she wouldn't leave the tip, it would be just considered as a bad manners.
Restaurant prices to be much higher, but my first impression is that they're quite similar to back home in Scotland. The area that we're in at the moment actually is called Beacon Hill, and it's meant to be one of Boston's oldest neighbourhoods. It is so cute. All the buildings are made of brick, there's little trees along the streets, and there's also these really beautiful old street lamps.
You know, it feels cozy, man. It feels cozy.
I have now made it into Boston Common. This was founded in 1634 and it's the oldest public park in America. Look at the views. You come inside and then you can see all of these huge skyscrapers. My goodness. I was walking through Boston Common and there was a guy selling freshly squeezed lemonade and I had to get one. They look so good. Wow. That is so refreshing, so good. So this was, I think, $9 for the large size. I'm finding the weather here in Boston quite hot, so I'm going to put on some sun cream. I think the hottest temperature today is going to be 26 degrees Celsius. And in Scotland, that's maybe like the hottest day that we would have all year, between 26 to 30 degrees. So
yeah, same here in Latvia. The hottest probably usually is 26 to 30. Very rarely it goes above the 30.
yeah, quite glad I packed the sun cream. I don't want it to get burnt. I burn so easily as well. It's so nice in the middle of the cities here to have such huge parks. It's like in Edinburgh, there's quite a lot of parks as well. It's really nice, especially in the warmer months. This is the Visitor Information Centre, and they have these water fountains here where you can fill up your bottle as well. So that's very helpful.
Also here in Latvia, we have these water fountains, and we have a small upgrade. We have a water fountain for a dog, man. So basically you can drink yourself and your dog can drink. So that's awesome.
And then over here outside, you can see this red brick path. This basically is the start of the Freedom Trail. Comes out and then you can follow it over here. So let's see where it goes. The Freedom Trail is one of the main things to do in Boston, and it starts here in Boston Common and stretches for 2.5 miles. Okay, you follow. Oh, it goes up here. The Freedom Trail was established in 1951 to help visitors trace Boston's revolutionary past, linking 16 important sites connected to the American Revolution. So in the park here, there's street sellers selling hot dogs, more lemonade.
The more I watch this video, the more I like Boston. I'm telling you, it feels like home. And I love the historical part of it, that it's a super old city and one of the cities that participated in American Revolution. So it's not your ordinary megapolis, you know?
There's some police around here. Operation Brain Freeze.
Man,
From the
Boston is
Boston
really
police.
nice. It's like home, I'm telling you.
Oh, are they giving out free ice cream? Wow, how nice. They're giving
Scottish
out ice
people.
cream to all the football fans. How kind is that? It's so nice how welcoming the people are in Boston to the football fans. There's some interesting characters in this park actually. I was sitting down and some man came up to me and was like, "God bless you." That was, yeah, don't know if that's a normal thing to happen. I seem to have lost Hugh. He went off to get something to eat, but I'm sure he will catch up after. Here in Boston, they seem to do these walking tours where you can learn more about the city, which look really good.
Yeah, it looks
Wow,
beautiful.
look at this building with the big gold dome.
I think it might be the city hall or something like that. At least it looks like a city hall, man. I love the dome. I was talking about the Orthodox churches here in Latvia. All of those Orthodox churches have these kind of domes on them.
That is so impressive.
Agree.
This building seems to be called the Massachusetts State House.
Coming from Scotland, where many places are thousands of years old, it's easy to assume newer countries won't feel as historic. But parts of Boston really do have a strong sense of history, and the Freedom Trail is a great way to explore it.
So at this point here, the brick merges into the brick, but you can still make out the pathway here. Wow, that's a tour bus. That is so cool.
Wow, such an unusual tour bus. Take a look at these lights and overall design of it is such a bizarre, man. I haven't seen something like that, I'll be honest with you.
This is the Irish pub that's been really popular for the World Cup, and there's lots of Scotland fans sitting up there. It's actually just opposite the fan zone, so this is where the fan zone is located. I actually think I've taken a wrong turn and lost the Freedom Trail. I ended up losing the Freedom Trail when the bricks merged with the brick pavement. I think I got distracted and I just kept on walking, and I've gone to a stop back on the Freedom Trail. So this here is called the Old State House, and it's so impressive because there's a really old building, but then
yeah, and also take a look at that, how it blends with the other newer buildings. So this is a very old building, this is a bit younger building, this super young buildings, yes, and how awesome they look together, man. It creates such a amazing vibe.
Behind you have these really modern skyscrapers. So let's go and try and find the brick pathway again. I think I can see it over here. There it is. Here is the brick path again. So I'll try and not lose it this time. There are so many American flags everywhere when you're walking around.
Boston is also home to Harvard University, founded in 1636, making it the oldest university in the United States.
Okay.
Look at this vehicle. It's got a TV all the way around it. I've never seen anything like this before.
Yeah, that's very interesting. I agree. I have never seen something like that. I have never seen literally a truck. It's a truck or a van. It's a truck. Probably, and I have never seen a truck with like a screen on the back of it. That's crazy, man. And so, it's not your ordinary screen, it's just like bending screen. What? This is mad.
So since the World Cup is on, and also tonight there is a baseball game here in Boston, so much atmosphere.
Man, I love Boston. I don't know, I just cannot stop, like, I cannot stop loving it.
Boston is a really walkable city. I'm really enjoying the Freedom Trail, not just because of the old buildings, but you get to see all these little streets you probably never would have gone down. The Freedom Trail takes you into Boston's north end, and actually quite a few of you who watch my videos recommended me to come here. This is Boston's oldest neighborhood, and it has an Italian and American culture here. So
you know, it reminds me just a bit San Francisco vibes, just a bit, because San Francisco also has these kind of buildings, a lot old buildings, and there's like a tram running in the middle of the street.
There's places that you can get really good pizza, really good coffee, and pastries. There's a place that I want to go that has something called Boston cream pie, I think it's called, and that is a cake from Boston, and I really want to try it. there are so many Italian flags in this area. Look at all the Italian flags hanging from that restaurant over there. Wow, this place is so cute.
Alongside its strong Italian influence, Boston also has a strong Irish heritage. Around the mid-1800s, large numbers of Irish immigrants arrived during the Great Famine.
Meat market, is that what a butcher is called in America? Maybe. Wow, this place is amazing.
Agreed, that's phenomenal.
Thank you to all
vibes.
of you who recommended that I come here. My goodness, look at these shops. They are so beautiful.
And also it reminds me a bit of London. I don't know, just parts of London where they have these kind of buildings and pubs.
The wooden exteriors and all the brickwork. Wow. So the place I'm looking for is called Boba's Bakery, and it looks like it's just up here. There are so many to choose from. That is incredible. Wow. They have the cannellonis as well.
That's
Boba's
impressive.
Bakery has been serving customers since 1926 and it's open 24 hours a day.
Hi, can I have one Boston cream pie, please? So I got the Boston cream pie.
Wow.
And it is absolutely
Oh
huge.
my
That
days.
bakery has the most cakes I have ever seen in any bakery anywhere. There are
That was my first thought. I thought, I have never seen such a big choice of baking goods in one place, because in Latvia you will see like 5 to 10 maybe different buns and other stuff, you know, but there was everything and lots of it.
so many to choose from. Look
Wow,
at that.
that's impressive.
On the top, it looks like there is some chocolate, and then perhaps the cream is in the middle. It looks more like a sponge cake than a pie though, so let's give it a try. Before I managed to take a bite, a girl just came over and spoke to me and asked me what I ordered because she wanted to make sure I'd gone to that bakery because that's her favourite one. People here are so friendly and so nice. Okay, so let's give this a go. Gosh. Wow, it's so soft. The girl was telling me that they bake all of the cakes fresh every single day. There's so many cakes in there. Oh my goodness, that is so good. The cakey part, the sponge, is so soft. It's like eating clouds. And the chocolate is such a good addition on the top. I
Man, I want to try it. Literally, I would love to try it.
think living near that bakery would be the most dangerous thing ever. I'd be in there all the time, trying all the different cakes. My gosh, this is a 10 out of 10. So yummy. Behind me you can see a historical church, and it's actually on the Freedom Trail, so I found the red brick pathway of the Freedom Trail again. I'm going to follow the red brick path because I think it goes down to the waterfront in Boston.
Something I've noticed about America is how clean all the streets are, and there's
yeah.
no rubbish lying around.
She needs to be like correct in this moment. Not in America, but America, Boston. Exactly Boston, because there are different towns. And if she goes to like, let's say, bigger megapolis, there is bigger chance that the tidiness might be a bit different than in Boston. So
Look at the fire escape coming out of this building here. I've only ever seen these on American shows, like on Friends. And then that bottom part there must pull down when they need to get out. Wow, so I guess people don't usually use this on a daily basis to get in and out of the building.
I have usually seen these staircases only in movies. Only in movies, man.
Only in the case
Action
of a
movies.
fire. I've made it down here to the Boston Harbourfront, and from here you get such lovely views. You can see right over the city. That's so nice. There seems to be a walk that you can do along here as well. Oh, there's another American flag. There's so many American flags everywhere, but
If I would be her, I wouldn't be surprised that there's so many flags, really, because at least I know that Americans are super patriotic when it comes down to their country, to their flags. They're prideful about their flag. Your flag looks good, no doubt about that. Your anthem is fantastic, and your pride about your country is beautiful.
Scotland, we're the same. We have a lot of Scottish flags everywhere. Oh, there's a baseball pitch that anyone can use.
This is such a American stuff, man, over here, man. I'm telling you.
There's some kids playing baseball. That's so cool. This is so nice along here. This would be such
American
a nice place
vibes.
to come jogging. Gosh, it makes such a difference when the weather is so nice like this. I wonder, is the weather like this all summer in Boston? It's very pleasant, it's very nice. It's nice not having to wear a jacket.
Boston's waterfront is where the city began in 1630, thanks to its deep natural harbour that made it perfect for trade and shipping. It's also famous as the site of the Boston Tea Party.
Oh yeah, how could we forget about the famous Boston Tea Party? By the way, I was there. I played Assassin's Creed. I was one of those people who were throwing the tea into the water.
In 1773, where colonists dumped British tea into the harbour in protest, helping to spark the American Revolution.
Over here they have an outdoor basketball court in the park as well.
It's not your ordinary basketball court. It's a basketball court with a beautiful view on the water, you know, with the boats floating on the river.
Wow, basketball and baseball are so much more popular here than they are in Scotland. I don't know anyone that plays baseball or basketball in Scotland. What's over here?
In my opinion, only sport that they do in Scotland is football. This is the most popular sport. I don't know anything else that the Scottish people play, really.
Is this golf? Putting practice? It looks like some kind of sport. I have no idea what this is. I thought it was maybe putting practice. Everywhere's so tidy. There's no rubbish.
Yeah, I agree.
Bossy courts. It's really hot. Need a sun cream top up. Boston is really famous for two dishes. One of them is clam chowder and the other one is lobster roll. I am so keen to try them. I'm a big lover of seafood. So let's go to a place near here. This place is meant to be the best place to try them in the whole of Boston.
Let's go.
So as I've been walking around, I'm always noticing these little parks. I don't know if they belong to the apartment complexes or if anyone can use them, but they're really nice. There's usually some trees and some benches for people to sit on as well. See, we're in there between the buildings. There's benches and then some trees as well. Boston so far has really exceeded my expectations. I don't think it's a place I would have come if it hadn't been for the football, but I'm so glad I came. Wow, this is a fire station. Look at the fire engines in the USA.
Man, these trucks are so American. Man, I love the Boston Bruins and Italian flag on another truck, man. Such a gangster looking trucks, man. Love it. Beautiful.
They're so cool. Hello. There's another lovely little park in the city. You can sit in the shade. A lot of the benches are in the shade under the trees, which is great. The cars here are so big as well.
I went to a place called Neptune's Oyster and my brother decided to join me. They had a menu with several varieties of oysters, so we ordered 2 to try. The lobster
oysters.
roll was so good. There were huge chunks of lobster inside a brioche bun with chips on the side. The clam chowder was also really great. There was a mix of clams and potatoes inside.
I have never tried oysters, and I'm not sure do I really want to try them. If you have, please let me know in comment section, are they any good? Because they are like very like jelly type substance, something like that.
Over the next few days in Boston, I had the absolute best time going to see 2 Scotland games and also a Red Sox baseball game at Fenway Park, the oldest active baseball stadium in America.
Such a great atmosphere, man. Take a look at that. That's such a pleasurable experience to observe this kind of baseball match in this super atmospheric historical place, man. I really love places that has history behind them.
The Scotland fans, otherwise known as the Tartan Army, pretty much took over the city
Let's
with
go.
their kilts and bagpipes, and everyone we met in Boston was so kind and so welcoming. My experience here in the USA so far has been absolutely amazing and has exceeded all my expectations. Join me in the next video where my brother and I rent a huge 9-meter RV and set off on a USA road trip, which doesn't exactly go to plan.
Oh my gosh, have we been scammed?
Alright, just give me a moment.
Okay, last time you said give me a moment, you hung up, so please don't hang up again.
Is this one not from a campus day?
He's unbelievable.
My overall impression about Boston is super positive because first of all, it reminds me my hometown Riga, and second of all, it's very tidy. I love the historical heritage of the city, and overall what I have seen, I enjoyed. Thank you for watching, dear viewers. Hope you enjoyed this reaction. Thank you for staying till the end of the video. You are the best. And also don't forget to like, subscribe, click the bell for notification. See you in next reaction videos. Bye.